Hey, thanks for checking out this video. Today I'm going to share with you 5 extremely helpful tips to become a more effective footballer. Tip number 1, keep possession of the ball. This is the most important thing on the field. If your team has it, you can score. If your team has it, the other team cannot score. There's too many players, especially at a young age in youth football, they're content with just kicking it up the field as far as they can, and everyone pressures to win the ball. Okay, you should always pressure to win the ball, but instead of that, can we keep possession? Can we go backwards sometimes instead of always going forwards? Do whatever it takes to keep possession of this thing right here. Saying that, you have to be smart. If we're in our own 18-yard box, we're not trying to do little dinky passes, okay? That is when you have to get it out. But instead of just kicking it up, can you kick it to your striker? Can you kick it to an outlet on the wing? And then we can join in, pass, and move up the field together. Tip number 2, play simple. It's an extremely simple game, but individual players make it much more difficult than it has to be. If you want to have more success on the field, take fewer touches, move quicker off the ball, and work with your teammates. If an individual has the ball and he takes 5-6 touches on the ball, what happens is exactly this. Defenders will close you down. Okay, the more touches you take, the more you get closed down, the more your teammates get closed down. But if I have the ball, I get it, and I just give it, and I move. Okay, we move back and forth together. It's going to be much harder for the opposition to close us down because they always have to chase the ball. They can't close down one specific player. They have to chase. This is how you make teams tired, and this is how you break down defense. Tip number 3, attack with urgency. So every time you have an opportunity to attack, there's space in front of you, there's a teammate in a dangerous position, can we attack quickly? Too many players, too many teams, especially at that young age or amateur level, when they get the space to attack, they're not confident, they're not urgent, they're hesitating, and they're slow. They'll jog with the ball, they'll hesitate on making a pass or taking a shot. Okay, when you have the chance to attack, can you do it as quickly as possible? So this starts with your mindset. Can your first touch always be positive? Attack space with your first touch rather than sitting still or going backwards. So if he was to play me the ball, instead of stopping like this, now I got my head up, now I'll make my decision, maybe I'll go this way. Okay, instead of that, plays me the ball, I'm already gone, okay? My head's up at that point. I'm making decisions, I'm on the move, I'm attacking with urgency. Tip number 4, work harder. I don't care how hard you think you're working right now, I'm telling you right now, you can take it to a higher level. Work harder on offense to get open for your teammates. So if my winger has the ball, I need to bust my ass to get in the box if I want to score, if I want to help my team win. Okay, if you're a fullback, can you get up there and support him rather than waiting in your own defensive third? Defensively, can I work harder to win the ball back? Anytime an opponent has the ball, get on them right away. Pressure them. Make them make mistakes. The harder you work defensively, the easier your job will be. If you haven't already, definitely go to my channel and search Become a Better Player in one training session. In that video, I talk about this concept, playing harder, and what your mindset should be. If you haven't watched that, very valuable video that you need to check out. 5th and final tip, stay focused. So many players will lose concentration for a second and it costs them. You get scored on, you get beat, you lose your man. Okay, so if you want to be a better player, you have to focus on what's going on. Focus on the game. Always ask yourself 2 things. Where should I be? What should I be doing? So defensively, where should I be? The ball's out on the wing, you're playing fullback. I should be closing down that space right away. I should be forcing him back or winning the ball. If we're attacking and I'm the central midfielder, my striker has the ball, I need to be getting forward. I need to support his run, and I need to get a shot on net. Okay, if you can always stay focused on what you need to do, you're going to be a lot more successful. Saying that, focus on what's important. Too many players get distracted by other things that take them off the real important thing in the game, which is winning, which is playing well. Okay, too many players are focused on having banter with a player. Where's that player that's mouthing me off, telling me I suck? Am I thinking about screwing up? And am I thinking about my teammates yelling at me if I have a bad shot, or my coach yelling at me if I don't make a run? Okay, focus on what you need to do. Focus on what you know you should do and that you can do.